He put all his savings on the table to buy the girl's freedom, but the thugs took the money without letting her go. They even pulled a gun and told him to get lost. He said nothing and walked to the door, then locked it behind him. The killing began. Every movement was in his sight. Every position was mapped out in his mind.
16 seconds.
He counted down the seconds as he walked toward the gang boss. In just a few moves, he dropped them all. The scariest part was that he kept timing himself, 3 seconds slower than he used to be. He knew he was getting old. He stood before the boss, his face cold and empty.
Your heart's beating 3 times the normal rate. It's because you're losing so much blood. About 30 seconds, body's gonna shut down, and you're gonna suffocate.
Every word he spoke was like a countdown to the man's death. Jack cleaned up the mess, washed the blood off his hands, then returned to his quiet life as if nothing had happened. Once a top-secret agent, he was tired of killing, so he worked at a supermarket as a cart boy. Every day his favorite thing was sitting in the corner of a cafe with a book. It was at that cafe he met a girl. Lisa had been trapped by the mob, used as their tool for money. Though life had been cruel to her, she showed Jack nothing but kindness. A few simple encounters, and the two became friends. One day Jack found Lisa beaten up. Before he could ask questions, the mob came for her. They dragged her away right in front of him. The next time he saw her, Lisa was lying in the ICU. From a friend, Jack learned it was all the mob's doing. So he walked into their den alone to buy her freedom. And that was the scene from the beginning. The police wrote it off as gang violence, closed the case quickly. Jack thought it was all over and went back to living quietly. But the mob was not about to let it go. They brought in John to investigate, also a retired agent. John's instincts were sharp. A quick glance told him this was not a gang war. Every dead man was killed by a single hand. All the cameras destroyed. Every informant silenced. No trace left behind, which only convinced John further. He had a dangerous opponent. Through his search he learned that after the incident Lisa had vanished. So he found Lisa's best friend and demanded the truth. Terrified, Mary spilled everything she knew.
A black man. He wanted to know what happened to her.
Even though she begged for her life, she did not escape her fate. John slipped behind her and strangled her. Jack was at home when he heard noise at the door. He looked and saw the keys rattling wildly in the lock. When he opened it, John was standing right outside.